What? Why is my chat missing? What's going on? Stream elements, I swear. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on. There it is. What the heck? Good morning, everyone. Welcome in and happy Tuesday. Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. Lock and low. Yes, we're ready. We're getting ready. Chatting the name of the boxes for some reason. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Stream Elements did a oopsie. Stream Elements decided to do a oopsie. Hold on. Let me refresh that real quick. Hey, there we go. There we go. Go good. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Think we got that all fixed. Wanted to follow before I did anything else. Ahuva Fox! Oh, yeah, it is your name there on the latest follow. Thank you so much for that follow and welcome to the Shadeslay Guild. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Alright, hello everybody. Let's see who all is here. Dark, Chevy, Grima, Ahuva Fox, Megarock, Squid James, welcome in. Panhead, welcome in. I'm now Mr. 30. Oh, dang. Congrats, Megarock. Dang. Holy cow. That's awesome. Hey, Maddie. You doing all right there, bud? Good morning, Bray Jared. Good morning, good morning. Yes, congrats, Megarock. 30 streams. Very nice, very nice. Cat, welcome in. Welcome back. It has been a while. Hope you are doing fantastic. I want to share my 30 stream streak, but I can't on my phone. Oh, it's okay, Grima. We still celebrate it anyway. Did you hear the news? What news? I'm about to become Mr. 20. Heck yeah, Dark. Heck yeah. I wonder... Hold on. Did the... Uh-oh. Is Blurp not working now? What the heck? Hello, Mango! Welcome in, welcome in. E3's forever shut down. It's been set in stone. E3? What's E3? Hold on. What's going on with Blurp? Does Blurp need a refresh too? Blurp need a refresh too? Okay. Someone want to test it again? Hold on, let me do it. Let me do it with the... Oh, no, that one's on cooldown. Hold on. Let's do this one. Let me see if it's working. There we go. Blurp needed a refresh too, apparently. What the heck? Goodie, 100 points. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. E3 has been shut down for a good while, though. What? Wait. Like the conference E3? You mean? Oh. Well, that's kind of sad. E3 2019 was one of the most important, like, things that I've ever seen, because that's when they announced, Definitive Edition and, Kingdom Hearts 3. So, yeah. Pretty important stuff there. Yeah, the event of video. Yeah. Yep. Got it. Yeah, they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 and, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition not at E3, so I know that very well, but still. Dang. That stinks. I'm sorry. It said you passed, said Blurb. Oh, goodness. Remember when you said you might want to do a reactions video? Dark, I'm gonna have, like, there'll be videos that I bring up. Or I'll have the mods curate. I appreciate the offer, but that is gonna be something for the mods and I to work on. The Summer Game Fest kind of took its place now. Ah, I see. They're still around, Panhead. They're just busy. They're just really busy. I still had hope even if it hasn't showed in the recent years. Ah, I see. That is disappointing. Pretty bummed that Driver San Francisco is no longer available. Oh, is that a racing game? I see, I see. Oh boy, oh boy. They still pop in every once in a while, Panhead. They're just really busy. Yes, busy doing life things. Exactly. Exactly. They got their own lives, too. 4 days till my exams. Hopefully I won't mess up. You got this, Dark. You got this. You got this. Excuse me. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to get ready for some long dialogues here because we got lots of voice acting to do. We got lots of voice acting to do today with case 5 because we have the second half of the trial, the first trial to finish. Hopefully into the next investigation day, I hope. Because we spent a lot of time on that first investigation day in the first stream. Ugh. Yes, we will enforce some justice. Heck yeah, we will. More accurately, we will find the truth. We will find the truth. That's what we do. That's what we do in Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney, we search for the truth. That's what we do. That's what we do. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. All right, let's see. We're on episode 5, and this one is the longest one. All rise for the Honorable Judge Ari. I have a lawyer's badge on, though. I can't be a judge if I have a I can't be a judge if I have a lawyer's badge on, too. What the heck? Why is my movement range so high again? I don't know why that is. I'm good. I don't know. I fixed it, though. But yes. We're gonna have a pretty interesting time here, I think. Of course it was Grima that activated it when I wasn't looking at my my screen. If you're a lawyer, I'm an undercover cop. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I got plenty of wisecracks like last time for this, or something like that. I see. Really? A metal pipe? Fox, it jump scares me all the time. Objection! Objection! I'm gonna falcon punch that star woman into her orbit. I see. Not a whole lot of care for Angel Star. I've been watching the X-Files. Ooh, that's awesome. In the stream where you were trying to be quiet because people were sleeping in your house, did anyone drop a metal pipe in that stream? I don't think until after they started waking up. I don't think. I don't remember for sure. Excuse me. Pardon the yawn. Alright, let me put up. I think it's time to What? I did roast Star a lot last week. That is fair, Megarock. That is fair. Alright, let me go ahead and get the game up and running here. Oh, and the chat box is missing here too. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Alright, I love this opening music very much. It's so good. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, bye Pinhead, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Special Agent Will Trent with GBI. Alright, she deserves it though, lol. That is true. Music is fitting for the model. Heck yeah, we got this. Oh, for the mood. Okay, for the mood. Yes. Alright. If I remember correctly, we were on our, we were on a intermission. Not an intermission, a, recess when we last stopped. Yeah, we were on a recess here. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get started here. Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who started to feel tiny and insignificant to tell the truth. Hola, partner.
Hey, Marshall!
You say you showed a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin' at least.
Officer Marshall!
Thought I'd come and take a look, see how the trials go. Looks like I'm late.
Yeah, you're very late, dude. You missed like a whole hour and a half of trial time.
They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these past 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's case in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all?
Huh?
I've seen the red breeze blow her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
Oh, boy! So she was wearing a muffler that day.
Oh, boy. This isn't good.
No worries, Deck God. You're not that late. We just started. Doing good, though. Thank you for asking. What?
At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth's seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Perfectly understandable, Phoenix. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Hoo-wee!
I don't think it's steak sauce, Marshall. We a little bit too, we a little bit too deep in for it to be steak sauce. Yeah, things aren't looking good right now.
I'd like to resume? What's that? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution.
What's up with Edgeworth? Miles, you okay? You alright there, Miles?
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over, your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, what happened here? What's going on?
No worries, Dark, I understand.
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable.
Okay, Miles. What the heck?
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh no! You! What's with this guy?
Ironically, this theme, this OST, is called, Swimming Anyone? That's what it's called.
A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Hey! The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he? Ah, it's you.
Why is he so quiet? Oh, I was gonna say, awkward silence a little bit. Hello, Mr. Intimidating, indeed.
Oh, sorry I'm late, Uchi. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no say, Uchi. How you been? Doing much these days? Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy smizzy. Uchi, my boy, you have to take time to relax. Yes, indeed.
Uchi seems to be his nickname for the judge?
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Ha! So you're Wright, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. Oh, sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police?
There we go, that's who he is.
Chief of police?
Aha!
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Those awkward silences always make me nervous. Ugh, I hate it.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's
My sister's muffler!
Miss Star wasn't just seeing things.
Righto, Worthy. This guy has some good nicknames. That is true, he has some funny nicknames.
When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less.
Oh, gosh.
It really is quite embarrassing. Even for us. Well, what's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Wait.
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or did you not hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel.
Yeah, this guy is a piece of work in more ways than one.
But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Oh, throwing Edgeworth under the bus there. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Gah! The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes, just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Would you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it! Alright, we'll open the dang knife. Jeez. I'm gonna plant a tracker on Edgeworth and the chief. Oh boy. Poor Edgeworth. Wah! Don't scare me like that! Hey Aiden, welcome in.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at the knife blade. The tip is broken off.
These dark red stained. Blood?
Splitchblade knife. Found at the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I'd like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife? Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really.
His face just disturbs me.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. This was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess! At the time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
He looks like a human Pokemon? That's an interesting comparison.
There was a murder at the police department. A detective...
Wait, so there were 2 murders? This is a double murder? This was a double murder, huh? What?
That's hush-hush information, OG. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a sec. You said 5:15. That's the exact same time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Emergency meeting!
Order! 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 Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questioning focused on the case at hand.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not supposed to, Fox. You can tell something's up. You can tell something's up. You don't need know too much to understand that. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Which means that we must have some evidence to prove that. Wait! Hold on. If I remember correctly, look at the tag here. SL92. If I check this, you have to kind of flip it upside down, but SL9. SL9. It's upside down, but that's exactly what it is.
Wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest to goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Ha ha ha. And honest to goodness, what do you mean, Pravaji? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was found on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s. 12, too. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside... The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get?
Ta-da!
Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag.
Grima, dark. No, it's not. It's not dark.
Order! Order! Well, Chief? Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
Ah. Tell us more. Tell us more on that. Tell us more on that, Mr. Gant.
So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you see. Was it in fact a murder? Nice, nice, nice! Good show, little bird. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgewood's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
That was a bad day for the department. They weren't in any shape to do any investigation.
That's so, huh? Yeah, let's get more information on this detective killed at the police department thing.
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprisingly, isn't it, Uji? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Let's see. Where the victim was found seems like the most important thing.
So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Oh, wait a second. I've heard of that.
The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
His knife was evidence in a case.
Oh my gosh, I missed the metal pipe. How did that happen?
It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details.
You sure? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Lido. What's your connection?
Sip of water. Alright, bye, Chevy. Enjoy your break.
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had this on it, case number of the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
Oh my gosh! Don't do that! Stop doing that! Stop doing that!
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really?
Who would have guessed?
He doesn't seem too concerned about giving us that. Let's see. Alright, let's press on this.
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him.
The victim's ID number.
Okay, how about you tell them the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department is 5842189.
The awkward silence. I know, the awkward silence is so... it's creepy. This has to tell me something, right?
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you?
I was right. I remembered. I knew that there was an ID number here, and it's the exact same. Let's go. But wait, this is curious. How could he be in two different places at once?
Take that!
Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused.
Ha! I can't read.
Oh, come on, Edgeworth.
Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
Hey, Edgeworth's on our side. Let's go.
The police department. The prosecutor's office. Two places. Two detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I forgot. You didn't even get the first number right. Again! Poor Mr. Judge. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Objection!
Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. Two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait! Detective Goodman is our victim! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yeah, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time.
Objection!
That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location.
Yeah. That's a little confusing, huh?
Order! Order! Order!
Objection!
No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Ain't no need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Oh gosh. Calm down.
The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha!
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? I'm here, officer, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report. Ugh. Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
Objection!
But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then Ugh, that stare. No. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was that second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's a rule to unregistered evidence and must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over there. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No!
So basically, Edgeworth is gonna get penalized. That's what it sounds like.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. It's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time. Really. You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I know, he can stare into your soul with that look.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant you one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment is, for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can stare into your soul with that look. Oh my goodness. Alright. Second part of the trial. Done. Alright. On to day 2 of investigation. Whew, boy, we got a mess here to deal with this case. For sure. Edge getting more flack and garbage thrown his way. Again is right. Stare into your stole and steal it. Let's not do that.
Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. She died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
All right, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits. I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be sure.
Words.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick, grim glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
All right, back to the prosecutor's parking lot. Something feels so wrong, it does.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah. It was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil. Was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do. I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Ah, yes, new mechanic time! New mechanic time!
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
Wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
I'm testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Look, here. I'll even lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
Whoa!
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Alright. There we go. There's some. Right there. Let's examine it. Very red. Very red.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain?
It's so... Ugh.
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically?
The amount of blood. The amount of blood.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
Exactly.
I definitely think so.
Danica, welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark this up on the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay?
That's helpful.
See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah. And this is pretty handy, too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emma Skye. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. I feel like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Thanks for the stretch break.
I'm thirsty.
Thank you for the hydrate as well.
Ooh. Emma, blood. Me? First time. Oh gosh. Ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Star!
You again. You only trust with your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of weed doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Right. I still have your real meal ready from last time. I see. You certainly put me on a tight spot today.
My apologies to start, but
Oh no, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You lied on lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Ah!
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us. What?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I drank the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cop-Up Queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? That's weird.
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
The SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
I wonder... How could she know about SL9? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even if I get flustered sometimes...
So you went straight to the scene of the crime?
I rushed towards the chain-link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words,
5 minutes after the crime?
those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Whoa. That was pretty intense. Just like that time.
That time?
What time? What time, Miss Star? I wonder what time she could be talking about.
She mentioned SL9. The same number on that knife. What do you think about this?
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Yeah, tell us a little more. Tell us a little more about this SL9 incident.
That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So,
They didn't solve it?
on the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a single shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others find themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall.
Good morning, Elduke. Welcome in.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
That is so... This is getting really intense here now. This SL9 incident is starting to become a little more than a coincidence when related to this case, huh?
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every single angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted.
Thank you for the stretch.
Fox, it's perfectly understandable. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait! Those lunches you sell.
There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, they find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie,
What?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this.
A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might be able to help you if you tempt him with this treat.
So we need to give this to Officer Marshall, huh? Was that case adapted in the anime? No, it was not. It was not adapted in the anime. The anime only focused on the main 4 cases for the first 3 games, I believe. Miss Star, Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
I wonder if they ever will, Grima. I wonder if they ever will.
Now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Let's go find Detective Marshall, though, shall we? Although I think there's... I don't know if we need to do one more thing or not, but, I remember correctly. Yeah, there's still one thing that I'm curious about here. Wait, not that way though. Alright, bye Squid James! Thank you so much for coming. What was I gonna say? Thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Sleep well, stay sharp.
Aha! A ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference?
Wait, I think I did. I looked at that already. I did. Wait, I think I'm missing something. I know that there's a part that we still have to investigate before we move on from this area. I don't know. I'll move on for now. If I have to come back to it later, I'll move back to it. Oh, wrong button.
Let's dance.
Ah! Thank you for redeeming the dance time. All right, 1, 2, or 3, Impulse. No worries, Fox. So that's where Miss Star saw the incident from.
What I like about this game is the fact that there isn't much Quiet Guys, because Quiet Guys equals is type of Husbando. That's not exactly true, Dark. The guy I like in this game is not quiet at all. Well, he can be, but he's more ornery than quiet. Okay, let me play the dance time for you guys. Let me know if you guys can still hear it. Oh my gosh. If you can't hear it, hold on, let me... There we go. Should be able to hear it now, though. Should be able to hear it now, though. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have one type. There, that go. You should hear it now. The game is way louder, though. Hold on, let me turn that off for a sec. Try that now. Hey. Exactly, Dark. Exactly, Megarock. You're right. There are, like, more than one type of character that I really like. Like, okay, for example, I like Axel from Kingdom Hearts. So, he ain't quiet. And he ain't quiet. It's just... Okay, calm down, Dark. Not saying that you were judging. I'm just clarifying, okay? No need to do that. No need to get aggressive. Alright. You need to...
You can probably see quite a lot from up there.
Tevin and Blue Gamer, welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
Probably means she wasn't lying when she said she saw Miss Sky stab him. Where's the security guard anyway?
Well, this is just something I heard. But apparently he went out to buy coffee from Miss Star.
Woman is a force to be reckoned with.
But can we move there now? No, we can't. Huh, that's weird. That is weird. That's weird. I thought we would be able to move there now. But anyway. Alright, I'm going to take my break. I'm going to take my break real quick. Get some more water. And I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in just a second. Not a second. A couple of minutes. BRB! everybody. I love the music. Ah, it's so good. Ba, 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 ba. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hello. Hope y'all are doing fantastic once again. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Now, to continue. BRB chat, we're also on break. Oh, no. I'll have to fix that. Alright. Alright, let's head to the police department and see if we can find Officer Marshall. Because we need to give him that lunchbox from Miss Angel Star.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
And the crime scene where we're at before wasn't
I'm
real?
thirsty.
Thank you for the hydrate. What do witches use on their hair? Scare spray. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, moving on. Alright, guard station. Oh yeah, this is a new area. We haven't been here before. Oh, I wonder who's here. I wonder who works here, guys. Huh? I wonder who works here.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's so hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. But I want to know if there's a guard station. Where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder who it could be. Why is there a random lasso on the floor?
Look, on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap. Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination.
Yeah, I wonder who this could belong to.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we'd need someone's permission to go in there first.
Yeah, that sounds like a probable solution. Or a sneaky police dog, or not. I don't know for sure.
It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
That's true. And all of these are blinking.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho. But I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being.
My gosh, Emma. Oh my gosh. Emma being not knowing what a poncho is, that makes me sad. Oh my gosh.
Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think that just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Alright there, Emma.
This swinging door makes this place look like some kind
Hello
of
there.
saloon.
Hello there, Chevy. Hello.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself. Yeah, that sounds fair. I wonder, there isn't really much to go on here, is there? Oh, I did that again. No, oops. My bad. Which is your favorite anime? I love a lot of anime that I like. Well, one of them being MHA, but there are a lot of others that I really like as well. Let me head back to the entrance. Seems like we weren't able to find anything here.
This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please!
Huh? Wasn't that...
One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's not the time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Aww, poor Gumshoe.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean, you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Best boy is here!
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect, just arrested him, in fact.
Right, a suspect, huh?
It's the biggest scandal that will hit the police station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here ain't gonna... Talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
But wait! Don't leave!
You wanna know, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start.
Excuse me.
Alright, let's head to the detention center then. Let's head to the detention center. No problem, pal. Why not grab some ramen then, Gumshoe? I mean, I wouldn't mind ramen as long as it was gluten-free.
Still, I do feel a little better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Ow! Ow! My ears! Oh! That was loud. Oh. Ow!
But what was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I'd say.
No!
Hi. Greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins! So you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events.
So he's the accused in murdering of the detective in the evidence room, isn't he? That's interesting. Yeah, I know. Ouch. Ah! Not again! Oh! Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir! Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir. So I went to the evidence room, sir.
I know, all that ringing in my ears.
The guard station in front of the room was completely empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in this evidence room, sir.
Yeah. With that, I think you should probably lower the sound of the game then. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a little bit, because, oh my gosh, if it's really hurting, if it's really gonna hurt people's ears that much, let me turn that down a little bit. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go.
Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yow! What the heck is that guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And then when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Who would have known? And okay, I'll stop. Oh boy.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand.
Yeah, how did you hurt your hand?
About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime?
Ow! Again? I didn't expect that. Hopefully that was better, y'all. Was that better? That sound is just very high-pitched. It doesn't really, like, matter how much you turn it down. It's still high-pitched. Better for us, but not for you anyway. Ah.
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir! Sir! But there was nothing I could do! Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. Then the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
That's when I looked down. I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt?
I know how my ears are feeling right now.
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. You have to
Stop! My ears!
If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me a victim. I would, but you would happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Yeah, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I say he leans heavily to the total stranger side.
My ears.
So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None.
My gosh.
Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
My ears. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That hurts. Alright, let's present Goodman's ID.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it!
Ah!
That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was a blanket till this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it!
Ah! Stop with the horn! Stop! Ah!
Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing! I'd better pry into this one a little deeper.
Ah! For love and all that is holy, Meekins, please stop!
Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
Ears! Ow! Hold on. Let me see if I can turn it down on my end. Okay, let me try that. Okay. I turned it down from my headphone side, but that won't change how you guys hear it.
That's the thing. Suddenly pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Ah! Goodness, that's still going to get me.
Do unto others before they do unto you. My father's own words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. Right.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
It's worth a shot. That noise is still so high-pitched.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if the body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you for the, stretch break. Thank you. Alright. You'll have to massage your ears. I will. I will have to massage my ears.
That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me, on that tape.
Huh. And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, real sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. And no thanks, I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene.
Well, I guess we now have an even more reason to head to the evidence room. Oh, nope. Not what I wanted to do. Which is worse, the metal pipe or Meekins' horn? Meekins' horn. Oh my gosh, why? Meekins, why? Alright. There has to be... there has to be something. Ah, okay. Here we go. We go here. Run for your ear's sake.
Hey, Mr. Wright! Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk.
It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all, You know what this means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Aha! Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Guess we better talk to the man.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy. You know, they're just doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Yeah, I'm not happy with you regarding that one there, Gant. No one messes with Edgeworth like that. Nuh-uh.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yeah, well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? Doesn't look doesn't look good having the top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right? Righto? On karma. A legend he was, undefeated for his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so that he was caught for forging evidence. But wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What? I don't know how to feel about that one. Now, why don't you go swimming for now, Gant, old buddy, and leave us alone for now? Agreed.
It's downright odd, I'll tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto. I can't give all our secrets just like that.
Okay, Eve, watch the language, but I understand your frustration. Welcome in, first time chatting. Welcome in. Please do watch your language, however.
And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
Alright, bye, Duke. Thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great day at work. Stay sharp.
I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, full-time job, just keeping the Chief of Detectives trapped shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted with the Chief of Detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Thank you for redeeming ad time, Aiden. I hope your ears will recover. I hope so too. Alright, let's examine the Chief of Detectives here.
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the Chief of Police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. He took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
Nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? the date on it is February.
February 21st. I can't. I registered the wrong character there. Date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case.
A half-written document dated February 21st can only be submitted to the chief of police.
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
Yeah, agreed. We really need to get back there and do the investigating on the crime scene here. Remember when you asked what's up with me and fried chicken? Funny coincidence, I work at KFC. Oh, I see. Welcome back, Chevy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Do, 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 do. Oh, shoot. Still don't have permission to enter. I forgot. Yeah, I need to go back. Think we need to talk to Gant about that. Oh my gosh, this music. Oh yes, I do. Okay.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
No, not the creepy stare, not the creepy stare. Stop.
Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50, I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate all that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
This goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Hey, that's a detective's ID card, isn't it?
This is a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
That seems a little bit too easy. It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
Or a good one, depending on how you view it, Phoenix.
Oh, my nose. Oh, my gosh.
I see, Dark. I see. Yeah, Gant's a little bit strange. That seemed way too easy. Wait, no. I don't need to do that. Let's just examine the door again.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is the security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what made my Bambina sky so gray?
Hey, there he is.
The Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my salute.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yee-haw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than the sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yee-haw?
Well, what you stand around for? Get along, though, dogies. Crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
Well, we do have something that may interest you, sir. There you go.
That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
Nah, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. See, I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
You'll never catch me in an electric car. I want that 10 miles per gallon, the smelling of burning gasoline, and the sound of 6.2-liter supercharged V8 screaming down the freeway. All right, says Chevy. No worries. No worries. Not bad, but evil. I see.
I wonder what that means.
All right, there's your steak lunch, sir. All right, Bambina. You win.
anything. Finally. It seems like...
He's willing to talk.
Well, at least he's willing to talk to us now.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. Since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, I might not look like it, but I lost my fire for that job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on a horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
Alright, bye, Chevy. See you later.
You mean the security camera system? That don't take the machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
I see.
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker.
I can understand that. So Jake's kinda got complacent. Yeah, sort of. Sort of.
Can't let it all go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfers. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals, too.
The evidence transferals were, make a case considered dead.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Plus the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Huh.
So this is the ID card record.
Hey! I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing.
Maybe.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
Look at all those 7s. Someone is lucky. Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the Cary County Sheriff's Department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead.
I see, I see.
Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Let's present Goodman's ID badge to him, though, because I have a feeling that he might notice something.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Wait, what did Officer Beacon say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. He didn't do the horn this time. Thank goodness. If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. Guess I can give you this ID card record. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Marshall, for being reasonable. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Guess we'll have to do that, huh? Let's head into the evidence room for now, though. The relevancy passes after all that time, never to be seen again. Thank you, flashback technology, for your noise suppression. Indeed, indeed you do. That is a good thing to have. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It really kind of is like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Hi! Yee! Whoa! Hi, Gumshoe!
Sorry. I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard?
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Right. Yeah, it's true.
The chief of police, Gant. Will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this.
Ah, the evidence room floor plans. Very nice. And suddenly, a random Gumshoe. Hey, it's always good to see Gumshoe, though.
So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. Going to take control and put this case to rest. My own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I am a detective, after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
Gumshoe always brings a smile to my face. Yeah, it's hard not to. Gumshoe is just a good guy.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think.
It will slowly cure our ears. Indeed. It will slowly cure our ears from the high-pitched noise of Meekin's air horn.
Every locker is fixed and only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor. If the wrong person touches it,
Zap! You get a shock.
that's what happened. My hands would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Evidence locker. Only the assigned detective's print can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. I see. Maybe there's something we can show to Gumshoe that will allow us to... Oh yeah, the note. That should do it.
Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised out of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
Why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
That's so, huh?
Now that was a hobby.
That was a hobby? I can't read!
Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent?
So it was a murder? A serial killing.
Serial killing?
Maybe I don't want to get involved with this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill.
Rumors? About forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the
Ha!
last
I
job
can't
he ever
read.
did.
I can't read!
Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So, that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself?
Huh. That's a little bizarre. Why would he do that?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Investigating is a nice hobby. Not joking either. Oh no, I agree with that. It's just... I'm saying the wrong words. I'm saying the wrong words. Alright, here's the ID card record.
Did you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Yeah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
Well, what is it?
That second number! It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth.
What? The irony!
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? What?
Uh-oh. This can't be good. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Now, what's going on there? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So now we know that the second number on this list is freaking Edgeworth's number. So this one here. Oh boy. Fingers are starting to point at Miles here. This is not good. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, let's examine the area a bit. Oh, the one thing I did notice was this cloth sticking out here.
There's something sticking out of here.
It looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put it in here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, bet that evidence logger was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
Bet he doesn't tuck his shirt under that trench coat either. Going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of a pal.
Poor Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
And shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Agreed.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. Never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal. That's the metal detector. The one that led the investigation of solving that case out in Gordon Lake, remember? Right. Wow. That feels like it was ages ago. And, don't think I've seen this one before. I wonder.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! We got raided? Why did the raid alert not come out? Oh my gosh! Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh! Kuwu! Oh my gosh! Kuwa Kiwa! Oh my gosh! I'm sorry the raid alert didn't play. Oh my gosh. Stream Elements has just been having a bear of a time today, apparently. It'd be sleeping. Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! Welcome, welcome! Hope y'all are doing amazing. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are doing absolutely fantastic. Oh, you were streaming Phoenix Wright as well! Ah, that's awesome! Welcome in, Raiders! My name is Aria. I am a voiceover artist on YouTube, and I also stream on Twitch. I stream a lot of RPGs, puzzle games, and I love solving mysteries and reading through storylines. So thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so... Yes! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that so much. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. How was the stream though, Kuwu? How was your stream? What case are you guys on? What case are you guys on right now? We are currently in we are still currently in the first game on case 5 at the moment. We are on case 5 at the moment. We're busy beavers investigating here. Oh, you're on Trials and Tribulations, so you're on the 3rd game already. Wow. That's awesome. I can't wait to get to Trials and Tribulations. Oh my gosh. That is awesome, though. Did you, oh, you finished it, so you got to, complete the whole thing today. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, if for people who are coming in from Kuwu's raid, please, go get some water, go get some rest, stretch, take a break, do what you need to do, please do. And Kuwu, please get some rest yourself if you need to. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here, though. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Holy cow. Alright. Dark, you can't do that. You're not a mod. That's Grima's job. Don't take... Grima already did it, so don't overstep mod authority. I'm actually going to be catching up for the Apollo Justice trilogy. Yeah! This is a good time to do that, though. This is a good time to do that, Kuwu. That's a really good time to do that. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm looking forward to getting that. I'm definitely going to be playing that on stream as well. I'm going to be such a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
That's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That sheep-looking box? You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Uh-huh. Okay, Gumshoe. Whoa! What the?
What's this? Blood!
Is this your first time? No, Kuwu, this is not my first time, but I love playing these games on stream anyway. This is my first time streaming them, and it has been a while since I have played the game, so, I was actually looking for VTubers to voice actors? Wow! Well, there you go! Well, you got one here.
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Maybe we could collab at some point. Cool, that would be absolutely awesome. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I would love that. Love collabing with people.
Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in this room?
We should use our testing fluid to check it out.
Yeah, let's use that testing fluid here. Alright, let's present the luminol testing fluid here.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing. That's fine.
You better... Okay, I didn't mean to present it. Kinda wanted to just use it, but, how do I just use it? Let's see. I forgot how to just use it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Oh my goodness. Yeah! Love that. Love to do that. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a white glove here.
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal. Making him out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
For real?
That's the evidence from the case, you know? You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it.
Rubber glove. Tagged evidence from the SL9 incident. Extremely thin rubber glove. Look! This one's open, and the red indicator light above it is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints. Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. We must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
Poor Gumshoe is just getting obliterated right now. Poor Gumshoe. Oh.
There you go again, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence.
Let's take a closer look.
I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try to put it back together?
Ha! Good luck, pal. This is no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place.
Alright. Let's try putting this somewhere, huh? Wonder where this goes. Hey, a puzzle! Professor Layton, anybody? Oh, wrong way. Is this it? Aha, yes it is! Please, DP, don't remind me. Oh no! About that puzzle. Oh no! Was this not fun? Was this not fun for you, Kuu? Was this not fun for you? It's traumatizing. Oh no! That's not good. Let's see here. Must be this one, I think. Nope, not that one. Gotta be a side piece. I think it's this one. Nope, not that one. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Alright. So here. This one here. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and then this one. Oh, nope. This one. And then here. Here. Nope. No, it must be this one. It must be this one. Oh, there we go. That's it. Heck yeah! Let's go. Alright. Oops, not that way. Nope, not that one. Which one of these is it? This one. There we go. We got it. Alright, this one goes here. Aha! The pieces are coming together. Nope, not that way. Must be this one. Nope. Hold on. Rotate it a bit. Here? There we go. And this one goes here. Here we go. Huh. That's odd. There's a piece missing.
Huh? Well, I think we did it. But some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still.
Yeah, if it's 1 a.m., Kuwu, you should go get some rest, alright? Go get some rest. You deserve it. Hope you had a good stream, and thank you for stopping by and bringing your lovely community over here. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Still.
Will do, Kuwu. Will do. Alright, hope you have a great rest of your night. Stay sharp! Alright. Wonder who would win in a court case, Phoenix Wright or Matt Murdock? Good question. Dead Burger! Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are doing fantastic. Chat from Raider. Oh, so you're from Kuwu's stream. Welcome in, welcome, welcome.
It doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar. Jar pieced back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing. Ah. Kinda on/off lurking. No worries, we appreciate lurkers. Appreciate the lurkers. No, I don't want to present that. I think we need to open the court record, though. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, we just gotta spray here. Okay, spray here. Aha! Examine.
I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
What? What's the matter, Detective? This locker. It's mine!
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify you won't harm a fly. That I won't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
What? But you're a detective!
Yeah, detective. Gumshoe, you are a detective here, you know? It's a little weird. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Whoa.
That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Good was actually an alien?
That proves something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
I guess that's fair. Is there anything else around here that we should note? Let's look over on the other side. Maybe there's something here. Oh! Oh! What? Wait a minute.
Huh? Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he bled out the door. This just might be something significant. Hey, that's a pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where'd you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you need to be going for? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna give them my report for the day. Might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problem? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him.
Indoraptor! Yes, enjoy the lurk. The lurk command is !BRB. Yes, enjoy your lurk though. Enjoy. 3 fingers. Weird, indeed. If you know, you know. Yes.
I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too.
I should get moving, huh? Go talk to Edgeworth real quick. Which means we need to head back to the prosecutor's office. Oh, nope. I didn't want to talk to you. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Star. We don't want to talk to you. Oh! Not you again!
Ah, guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window with a teacup in his hand.
Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for me. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening there. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info's on the other side, Edgeworth.
Let him be, Nick. Let him be. Welcome back, Aiden.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
I would have to agree on that.
So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. We were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Right. Knowing that he was a part of the SL9 incident now? Yeesh. Cool! Let me guess, Kuwu. Edgeworth is your favorite character? Let me guess. If that's the case, then we are one and the same. We are one and the same. Let's go. Let's go. Agreed, Kuwu. Agreed. Alright. Let me continue on here. Oh gosh, Kuwu. No. Not fighting over this. We're not fighting over this, I promise.
Are you ready for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department.
Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've only done what I
Words.
All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Still, wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
Yeah. That's why a collab between you two would be awesome. Common interest. Let's go. Let's present the note to him. Nope.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
Ha! I can't read!
I was waiting for that.
It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
Oh boy. This is getting intense.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing act. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait. You didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
Yes, he does. That is true. This game is just like camping. Intense. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Well, I think that's all we'll be able to get out of Edgeworth for now. I really want to try to finish this investigation day before we end today's stream. I don't know how long that will take. Oh! Miss Star is gone. Interesting. Let's head back to the evidence room for now. Oh! And Marshall's gone too. That's weird. Everybody's gone now. Let's see. Move. Wait, nope, not move. Food lady and cowboy go poof. Yes. They do go poof. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. What was I gonna do? I forgot. Oh, wait! I should have shown him the, I think I should have shown him the record. The ID card record before I came back. I forgot about that. Hold on. Okay, go back. Go back. We gotta go back a long way, though. Alright, let me present that record to you. Better ask him what that was about.
Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it.
Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth, brought back to his office by Gant's request.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wants to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid, hmm? Well, you might have use for this.
Ah, the fingerprint duster! Let's go!
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
Let's go! Fingerprint testing!
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We're the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... no need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
Oh, poor Gumshoe. Fingerprinting set and fingerprint file received.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
Aha, and now we head back. We head back to the police department. Into the evidence room. Yeah, Marshall's still not there. What the heck happened to Angel and Marshall, though? That's weird. That is really weird.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in the blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Yeah, let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Alright, the dusting.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that would have left behind the clearest print.
Really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
This one.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Gumshoe will become a puddle of sadness. No, we don't want Gumshoe to become a puddle of sadness.
Huh? How did you do that?
With enter. See?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With E. Exciting, I know.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake.
See?
Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to.
It's fine.
It won't go up your nose or anything.
You just pour out the powder on thick and blow away the extra.
Make him a happy cloud. Yes.
Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, but with the trilogy, you can't really blow into a microphone. I mean, you can, but there's no voice activation stuff in the trilogies.
I guess I'd better give it a try.
Alright. Let's dust. Let's do a thick layer of dust. And then blow it away.
Aha! You did it! You found one!
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood.
What about this one here? Let's try this one here. Welcome back, Chevy. I loved the logic and trick. Oh my gosh. This theme is so good. Aha, there's one. Ha 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 ha. We found one.
Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at this fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person who you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know whose it was?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprint would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Huh. Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe?
See?
Match found!
See? Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out.
Alright, let's... Oh, nope. Let's slide over this way.
This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right! There was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
There go her eyes sparkling again.
Let's check for prints.
Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. That means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones that were left by the bloody hand.
How about here? No. That weren't left by the bloody hand. What? Alright, bye Aiden! Thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay sharp! Confused there. Wait. Hold on. There we go. If I remember, because the rest of the handprint got wiped away. Right. Just dust as much of the area as possible. Remember when I said I love and hate this case at the same time? Oh yeah! I understand. I understand, Kuwu. This case is long, and it's such a good case, but it's so... it is very tricky.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Oh, hold on. There's another one here, I think. This might be the same one that I just did, though. Hold on. Yep, this is the same one. Hold on. Yeah, this isn't the right one. Okay, let me try that again. Here. A beefier of a case. Yep, indeed. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I hate Lana. I don't really hate her. I don't hate her. I don't really hate her. I can't really hate her. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's see. No, I didn't mean to compare Gant. Wait, I didn't mean to compare those two. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Okay. I meant to look around. Oh! There we go. There we go. Literally bullseye there, Chevy. There we go. Match found. Wait. Detective Marshall?
Hey, these fingerprints,
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
it's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in this crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain.
But why would Officer Marshall...
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. Guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it. To be continued. Oh gosh, I'm tired though. Ugh. And that is a perfect place to stop for today. We begin the trial next week at high noon. Oh my gosh. My voice is tired. Been voice acting this for 2.5 hours. That's a long time. But either way, I still had a lot of fun. We did good though. Got a lot done. Yes, more cliffhangers. That should be expected though with Ace Attorney. Lots of cliffhangers, always. All right. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Thank you again to Kuwu and group for rating. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, Kuwu and Deadburger as well. Thank you so much for the follows as well. I'm sorry that my notifications are being really weird today. Stream Elements decided to take a nap today, but thank you so much, both of you, for the follows as well. Welcome to the Shadeslayer Guild. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. All right, I am going to see who is available to raid today. Let's see who we can raid today. Who is online right now? Ooh. Let's see. Oh, Shindari is raiding. Shindari is streaming again. Remember our little artist friend, our artist friend Shindari. Hopefully this time when we head over there, we won't break the stream because hopefully not. I don't want to break the stream again. Let's head over and go raid our friend Shindari, who's streaming some art right now. Oh my goodness. Wonder, what in the world is he, Oh, it looks like he's, playing some kind of art game at the moment. Ah, looks quite fun. Alright, if you're heading over to the raid with Shindari, please type Shadeslay raid in the chat to let him know that we are arriving and that we are here. Let him know the Shadeslayers have arrived. And if you're also heading over there, be sure to behave, follow all of his rules as you would mine, and have fun first and foremost. All right. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. And I will see you all on... Not tomorrow. I will see you all on Thursday for some Professor Layton puzzle mystery time. Ooh. All right. I will see you all on Thursday. Bye! Stay sharp, Shadeslayers!